Today, I decided to slow everything all the way down. No scheduling, no pressure, no one to impress. Just me at home, setting up a little sip and paint moment. I laid everything out gently, the canvas, the brushes, the paint, like I was preparing a space instead of a task, because that's what this is. Not something I have to do, something I get to do. I pour myself a drink, nothing fancy, just something I enjoy. And before I even touch the paint, I take a second to breathe. A real breath, the kind that reminds you that you are here, that you are safe, that this moment belongs to you. There is something special about doing things alone on purpose, not because you have to, but because you choose to. Solo time hits different when it is intentional, when it is not loneliness but presence. I dip the brush into the first color. No plan, no sketch, just vibes, just instant. And I let the brush move however it wants to move. Some strokes are confident, some are hesitant, some don't make sense at all. And honestly, that feels a lot like life. I reminded myself that this is not about creating a masterpiece. It is about creating space. Space to breathe, space to feel, space to exist without performing. I sip my drink, I let the music play low in the background, and I notice how quiet my mind gets when my hands are busy. No overthinking, no replaying old conversations, no worrying about what's next, just color meeting canvas, one stroke at a time. I add another color and another color. They blend in ways I didn't expect. Some combinations work beautifully, some clash a little. And instead of fixing it, I let it be. Because not everything needs correction. Some things just need accepting. This is my favorite part. When I stop judging what I'm making and start enjoying how it feels to make. I think about how often we rush ourselves, how often we turn hobbies into hustles, joy into productivity, rest into guilt. This afternoon, I'm not doing that. This afternoon, this is just for me. I paint slower now, more intentional, not because I'm trying harder, but because I'm more relaxed. The brushes glance easier when I'm not tense. Funny how that works. Funny how creativity flow better when you are not forcing it. I take another sip. I lean back. I look at the canvas, not to critique it, but to appreciate it. It's imperfect, uneven, a little messy, and somehow really beautiful. Kind of like the version of me that's making it. I realize I don't need silence, but I don't need noise either. Just the soft middle ground where I can hear myself think without the thought of being too loud. This solo sip and paint feels like a reset, like a reminder that I don't always need a reason to do something nice for myself. I don't need an audience, I don't need validation, I don't need a finished product that makes sense to anyone else. I just need moments like this, moments where time slows down and I can remember that rest can be creative and creativity can be restful. I add a few final strokes, not because it is done, but because I am. I clean the brush slowly, I take one last sip, and I sit with what I made. Not judging it, not explaining it, just letting it exist. This afternoon wasn't about art, it was about presence, about choosing myself, about enjoying my own company without distraction. A solo sip and paint at home, simple, quiet, and exactly what I needed. So, enjoy the rest of the painting. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share as well. See you in my next video. Thank you.